Well, it's now time for sports news with Olumide Macaulay.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome to Sports News. International Cricket Council is planning to help African countries develop their leagues. The ICC says the move is to ensure that cricket becomes an established game on the continent. The council also revealed that a sustainable format for the leagues will be agreed in 2019.
We are laying the foundation for facilities, we're laying the foundation for coaching, umpiring, and we're also looking at structures which will take a little bit of time, whereby to set up a junior or mini cricket program that follows into junior cricket, into senior cricket, into university cricket, senior provincial cricket, A-cricket, A-team cricket, and then finally national team. So there's a lot going on at the moment, but we can't rush it, and it's a process that will take time. So, people underestimate the importance of good umpires. A good umpire is needed because it impacts the quality of the game. I mean, if you give a wrong decision on 2 or 3 occasions where it's a top batsman or top bowler for that matter, I mean, it could affect the course of the game. So the match officials are equally important as the coaching. In that the coaching must produce quality players. They must coach them how to handle situations, how to handle pressure situations, what to do in those situations. So it's the coaching, umpiring, it's the facilities, it's the structure. It's the playing structures, and we were looking at commercializing the leagues in each country, where we can sort of start with a national league, 6-8 teams, 2 or 3 grounds, televised, take the game to the people, earn some revenue, bring it in for the teams, develop the game in that way.
To football and the English Premier League and the results of games played today. Lucas scored twice as Everton bounced back from Sunday's humiliating defeat against Tottenham to beat Burnley 5-1 at Turf Moor. Champions Manchester City suffered their second successive defeat as Ricardo Pereira's spectacular late strike gave Leicester a 2-1 win. Liverpool extended their lead at the top of the table to 6 points by beating Newcastle 4-0. Paul Pogba scored twice as Manchester United made it back-to-back wins under caretaker manager Solskjaer. Tottenham moved into second place in the table as they saw off Bournemouth to record a 5th win in a row, and Brighton ended a run of 3 consecutive defeats by holding Arsenal to a 1-1 draw. Real Sociedad has sacked coach Asier Garitano after a poor start to the season and replaced him with Emmanuel Alguacil. Sociedad are 15th in Spanish La Liga, 4 points above the relegation zone, and Garitano managed only 1 win from 8 home matches after being appointed at the end of last season. Alguacil played for Real for 10 years and temporarily took charge after Eusebio Sacristan was sacked in March. He stayed at the club after Garitano's appointment, managing the youth team. That's it on Sports News. The News at 10 continues now.
3 people have been killed in an attack on the Libyan Foreign Ministry in Tripoli, with the Islamic State group claiming responsibility. The operation was reportedly carried out by 3 of the militants who targeted the entrance of the ministry.
Suicide attackers struck the headquarters of Libya's foreign ministry in Tripoli, opening fire before blowing themselves up inside. The health ministry says at least 3 people were killed and 11 injured. The 3 attackers began the assault with a car bomb, damaging vehicles and buildings, and then opened fire on the ministry. 2 managed to get inside and blow themselves up. The other was killed by ministry guards. Footage posted on social media shows heavy smoke rising from the building, with traffic coming to a standstill. Suicide bombers have targeted a number of Libya's vital institutions as militant groups take advantage of the chaotic political situation. The Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the attack. The group has been active in Libya and the turmoil since the overthrow of Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. The group took control of the coastal city of Sirte in 2015, but lost it late in 2016 to local forces backed by U.S. airstrikes.
President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has paid a surprise Christmas visit to U.S. troops in Iraq to express gratitude for their service to their country. Confirming the visit, the White House says that President Trump has no intentions for the United States to withdraw troops from Iraq. The trip comes days after Defense Secretary Jim Mattis quit over disagreements about strategy in the region. And the main news again. 2 principal suspects linked to the killing of former Chief of Defense Staff, Air Chief Marshal Alex Bardey, were arrested today by law enforcement agents. A police source told Channels Television that investigations revealed that the 2 men were directly involved in the killing. Also today, the police in Niger State confirmed the killing of 1 person and the abduction of 4 others by gunmen at a border community in Kachia local government area of Kaduna State. Some of the residents, however, told Channels Television that 2 persons were killed and 15 others were kidnapped. And U.S. President Donald Trump today paid a surprise Christmas visit to American troops serving in Iraq. And this has been the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for watching. On behalf of all of us here, I am Gimba Omar. Have a splendid night, rest, and happy Boxing Day. Good night.